We build statues to honor gods, remember the past, and express culture. But some statues, found deep in forests, deserts, and ancient temples, don't just raise questions. They challenge everything we think we know about ancient civilizations. In this episode of Watchers of the Unknown, we'll uncover 5 real statues that continue to baffle archaeologists, historians, and scientists alike. Their age, purpose, or construction methods remain unexplained, and some might even suggest knowledge we didn't think ancient people had. Number 1. The Shigir Idol, Russia. Older than the pyramids, and we don't know why it exists. In 1894, workers digging in the Ural Mountains of Russia uncovered a strange wooden figure, carved with faces, patterns, and geometric shapes. It was called the Shigir Idol. At first, it looked like a tribal totem, but then came the shock. Carbon dating revealed it was over 12,000 years old, older than Stonehenge, older than the Egyptian pyramids. That makes it the oldest known wood statue on Earth. What do the carvings mean? No one knows. The symbols don't match any known language or religion. Some believe they're warnings. Others think they're ritual codes from a forgotten civilization. Either way, the Shigir Idol reminds us that humans may have been far more advanced and symbolic than we ever imagined. Number 2. Moai statues, Easter Island. Massive stone heads with buried bodies and a mystery of movement. When you think of Easter Island, you picture the Moai, giant stone heads facing the sea. But did you know they're not just heads? In recent decades, archaeologists have uncovered the bodies of these statues buried deep beneath the surface, some standing over 10 meters tall. The real question is, how did the Rapa Nui people move them? The island had no large animals, no wheels, no modern tools, and the Moai weigh tons. Some believe they used ropes to walk the statues forward by rocking them side to side. Others suggest lost engineering methods. No explanation has fully convinced scientists, but somehow, centuries ago, these islanders achieved what modern machines would struggle to do. Number 3. Yogini Statues, India. A temple of 64 goddesses, built with mathematical precision. In central India stands an ancient circular temple, filled with 64 stone statues of female deities, each with distinct poses and expressions. This is the Yogini Temple. While religious in nature, what really surprises scholars is its architecture. The layout matches complex geometric patterns, including the golden ratio and logarithmic spirals found in nature and modern science. How did builders from over 1,000 years ago understand such precise spatial design? And why apply it here, in a remote hilltop temple? Was it spiritual geometry, astronomical alignment, or something else we're missing entirely? Whatever the answer, the Yogini statues represent not just art, but a level of scientific thinking lost to time. Number 4. Fiji Mermaid, Japan and beyond. A half-human, half-fish mummy that still divides experts. In the 1800s, an object surfaced in Japan, later exhibited in Europe, that looked like a mummified mermaid. Human torso, fish tail, withered, eerie, and completely real. Known as the Fiji Mermaid, it was believed by some to be a hoax, made from a monkey's upper body and a fish's tail. But others weren't so sure. Modern X-rays and analysis have produced conflicting results. Some versions show artificial construction. Others, more puzzling, show no signs of stitching at all. So is it a clever taxidermy trick or something stranger? To this day, several mermaids like this still exist in temples and museums across Asia, their origins unknown, and science still isn't quite certain. Number 5. Dogū Figurines, Japan. They look like astronauts, but they're from 14,000 years ago. Dogu are small clay statues found all over Japan, dating back to the Jomon period, as far as 14,000 years ago. Most are humanoid, but not quite human. They wear something that looks like a helmet with large goggle-like eyes, layered armor, and mechanical joints. To some, they resemble early art, but to others, they look oddly modern. Were they gods? Fertility symbols? Alien encounters? Mainstream archaeologists stay cautious, calling them symbolic or ceremonial. But the resemblance to modern astronauts is hard to ignore, and perhaps that's what makes Dogu so unsettling. They're ancient, but they look like they don't belong to the past or even to this Earth. We often assume that ancient people were simple, primitive. But these statues challenge that idea. They suggest memory, geometry, myth, and perhaps even contact with knowledge we don't yet understand. They weren't built randomly. They were built with purpose. The question is, what purpose? You've been watching Watchers of the Unknown. If you enjoy true mysteries from history and archaeology, subscribe for more discoveries that challenge the timeline of human understanding.